Diablo 4th 6th class accidentally revealed.
Sometimes theory crafting is admittedly a lot like reading tea leaves. You see what you want to see. Other times you follow your intuition and it pays off in a big way. Well, today's video could go one of two ways, but I genuinely have taken pause thanks to this image that may be the key to unveiling Diablo 4's
This is a coffee cup. Look at the patterns. Yeah,
unannounced
there's
class,
six patterns.
which is hiding already in plain sight. Now, I've got to note this was supplied by Lady Dragonfox, who is such a fan that she and her hubby are seen in Hellsink promo vids and have wonderful lore chats on Discord, which is a shameless plug, so please join us linked below.
So the tattoo that I'm getting is Lilith and Inarius embracing each other.
Please join us linked below.
So the tattoo that I'm...
Bro, Lilith would 100% have an OnlyFans. You know what this is right here? This is an OSRS RP. It's a cosplay. There's Trident right there.
I'm getting is Lilith and Inarius embracing each other.
Now, as you can see, the mug is laden with Diablo iconography, and being a piece of official Blizzard merch, we do know two things for sure. One, it's probably overpriced. Two, the symbols are official, and more importantly, intentional. And before you say, Dash, bruh, that's just a cup. Blizzard.
Nah, bro, like, I think that it's funny to meme about it, but, like, yeah, there are 6 of them, but, like, how is it, like, so, Barbarian, Necromancer, Druid, Rogue, probably Mage, but who the fuck is this?
Blizzard doesn't just drop colossal game leaks in their merch willy-nilly. That makes no sense.
Amazon or
Usually,
Pally?
I'd say, yeah, okay, fair call. However, let's look at Exhibit A, which is Blizzard's badge series pre-Diablo 4's launch.
Okay.
Trusted source Wowhead reported that the pin on the left was a mysterious symbol. And rightly so, it had only been briefly described in the Sin War novels, but now we know the pin depicts a previously unseen official symbol of the Church of Light, and we only learned of it in-game as it was plastered around Inarius' followers' many strongholds. Okay. So I think it's fair to say we've established that Blizzard will happily pre-release merch and images featuring upcoming game symbology. Now with that in mind, let's do a quick breakdown of the symbols on the Stein and how they relate to confirmed in-game iconography. Inside this circle, we see the Diablo 4 logo with the triune triangle, which bears glyphs of the 3 prime evils, which is very standard stuff. And the 3-sided triangle represents...
Couldn't I just buy this and we could just look at it? I mean, I just buy it. Like, I mean, I do a sponsor. It's $200. You just buy it. That's it.
The triumvirate of the primes, Mephisto, Baal, and Diablo.
Smart.
Their glyphs do appear less prominent, but still apparent in other merch.
I really like, dude, I still have my Diablo 3 shirt. I used to wear it all the time. And I remember the only other person that I ever saw wearing a Diablo 3 t-shirt was this really, really hot girl at the grocery store that I didn't have the confidence to talk to her about the game with. It was 10 years ago. I still remember.
Obviously, at this point, they're pushing for Lilith to still take center stage. However, there's a lot of foreshadowing of the return of the Primes. Well, according to Lorith Nar at least, it's all prophesied.
There was a prophecy, yes. It foretold the rise of the prime evils, the return of Lilith and Inarius, the doom of our world.
But outside the main ring, we have other distinct symbols of the 5 in-game classes going clockwise, and we see the logo of the Rogue, Necromancer, Barbarian, Druid, and Sorcerer, but the final symbol in the class ring is
spear,
inexplicably the symbol of the Triune. And you may say, Dash, really? That old cult that the Prime started so that humanity would worship them in secret during the Sin War? That's not the Triune symbol. We've already seen it officially in the Book of Tyrael as this. And you're right, an astute observation. However, just like the Church of Light symbol changing since the novels, we've officially learned, thanks to, you guessed it, Blizzard merch, the symbol previously speculated as Lilith's sigil is that of the Triune, making this official art of the 3 primes presiding over a sacrificial ritual in their name by what appears to be the tall man from the By 3 They Come cinematic trailer make total sense. He was one...
Holy shit. Damn, this is good. Holy fuck.
...on the side of the Triune, but I digress. Now, there
This
is
is
one way
amazing.
to explain the beer mug having a triune symbol among the class icons, and it's that below the triangle of the 3 primes in the center would be the power of the triune feeding up into Lilith or being below her, but, kind of that doesn't really make sense contextually. Why is the triune beside the other classes that form a ring who ostensibly oppose the primes and Lilith? If Blizzard wanted to put out a more quote-unquote light-aligned icon as a filler without revealing a class, they have options, something less conspicuous, such as the aforementioned Church of Light, or Horodrim, or just 5 symbols on the stein instead of 6. Which makes me question, if Elias seemingly defected to serve Lilith and end the eternal conflict, as we've seen that is his end goal in the item Mother's Embrace, surely other priests could do so as well. Better yet, seeing as heaven closed its gates, what if the final class wasn't a holy warrior, but perhaps a death knight or unholy warrior? Again, this is speculation, and perhaps it's just a right purdy drinking mug, or maybe, deciphering these symbols, we have stumbled onto something bigger. Now, I know it doesn't mean a lot to some of you, but I keep staring at this symbol, and I would be remiss if I didn't at least have a shot at breaking it down, and if it turns out to be right, well, this would be a real win. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below.
I think this would be really fucking cool.
Mother.
The first of many. Go to the dry steps and continue your preparations. Now, our true work begins.
Damn. I always thought that cinematic was so fucking good, dude. That was amazing. So I actually think that they should just make it the Paladin. Like, a Dark Knight sounds really cool, but I feel like you need a fucking Paladin, man. Like, come on. Like, I think it should do both. I just think they should do Paladin first. That's all. They could also they could do a Paladin and then have there be, like, a way of playing it that's like a Death Knight. Right? Because, like, you know how, like, there's different... Like, it feels like every class in Diablo 4 has some sort of way that, like, it alters the way that they play. So it could change it to where it's like you could either be a paladin, or once you get to like level 50 or something like that, you can, like an Oathbreaker, right? Or a Corrupted Knight or a Death Knight or something like that. And like you could defect from the light, and that's what it could look like. I'm not sure which one, but I think this is pretty fucking cool. I'll tell you that. That's awesome.